What's up, guys? Crypto Savvy here. I hope everybody's having a fabulous Wednesday. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin and why I believe we could be looking at the key to the next breakout. So definitely stick around for the whole video. I'm also going to show you why I believe we could hit 46,000 by the end of the year. We're going to look at it in a couple new ways in the beginning, and then definitely stick around to the end of the video, and I'm going to show you more reason I believe we could hit 46,000 by the end of the year. I know a lot of people are saying that's impossible. I'm going to show you why it's possible. Also, I want to show you why I believe we could be in the beginning of a recession in traditional markets and where I see gold headed. So stick around to the end of the video. Also, friendly reminder, we have a free Discord group in the description below the video. Best crypto community in crypto, bar none. Check it out. And if you guys want to help support this channel and keep the content free, definitely check out the affiliate links in the description below the video. Really helps the channel out, guys. There's some ways to get some free crypto. There's some discounts on buying certain things and whatnot. So check it out. If you can use them, that's awesome. It really helps the channel. If not, that is okay too. I also want to thank everybody for all the kind words about my mother being in the hospital. She seems to be in stable condition now. So I really appreciate it, guys. Let's get into the charts. All right, guys, as always, I want to start out by saying I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is my opinion and my view of the market only. Anybody that's doing any trading or investing in this market, I suggest you do your own due diligence and your own research, as this is my look on the market and how I see it. So definitely do your own due diligence and your own research before investing in the market or doing any trading. Also, I want to remind you guys, if you haven't already, definitely hit the subscribe button in the lower right hand side of the screen. That'll get you subscribed to the channel. Tick the notification bell. That'll get you notified when I post new videos. I do post videos and updates every single day to keep everybody in tune on what's going on with the market. Also, guys, smash those likes. Let me know what you think of this video. I am going to start it now. Looking at Bitcoin on the weekly. Now, this is back in September of 2017. I'm going to show you why I believe we still have plenty of room to hit 46,000 by the end of the year. I know there's a lot of doubters out there, but stick around and make sure you stick around to the end also. Looking at this as a flagpole, this big breakout from this area right here. That would be the flagpole. Put that up to this flag where it broke out right here. And that's about a 97% gain. Actually, it's a little less right in there. And that measured move was to 8,000. So we went from September 2017, the end of September, and it was at about 3,800. So we got 100% gain. And we peaked out at 8,700, which was the top of this measured move in November of 2017. I'm going to point out, we went from November 2017. I'm going to go from where that topped out. And as you can see, that measured move, it kept going. And we got up another 146% to our $20,000 Bitcoin in December. So we went up about 150% from in about three and a half weeks. So don't think we can't hit 46,000 by the end of the year. Now I'm going to show you where we're at now. Looking at this as a bull flag. And guys, if you haven't watched and you're following the people calling this a triangle, I really truly believe they're wrong. Now I could be wrong, but I'm going to show you why I believe this is a bull flag, not any sort of triangle, not a symmetrical triangle, not a descending triangle. So looking at this as the flagpole from the breakout down here. And we put it up to the top of the bull flag. If we were to break out this month, or this week, which is definitely possible, it might not happen until next week, but I do believe we're going to break this bull flag within the next 2 weeks. Again, guys, that's my opinion. The measured move is 20,000. As you can see, the measured move over here was 100% move up. And if we were to break out this week and get up to our target of around the $21,000 range, that would be an 85% move. And remember, after that move in 2017, we went up another 150%. Also, remember my call is 146,000 by the end of the year. Whoops, did not mean to do that. And if we did a measured move from that breakout up, we go up 150%, would be about actually about $50,000 Bitcoin, but my call is around the 46, which would be right around 121%, guys. So anyone that thinks it isn't possible, you know, look again, watch who you're watching on YouTube, and again, watch, you know, as many people as you want. Come up with your own conclusion. Don't count on one person. Don't count on me. Don't count on, you know, Joe Schmo. Just do your own due diligence. But I am showing you why I believe we will hit 46,000 by the end of the year. Now, let me get this off of here, and we're going to look at what I believe to be the key right now. If you look here in this bull flag that we are in now, right here, we are making hidden bullish divergence, which is lower lows in the RSI, higher lows in the price action. If you take a closer look, also I want to show you the volume is declining. Remember, this is in the weekly, so it doesn't mean we blast off today. It's in the weekly. The volume is declining heavily. We're about to break this formation here. Now, if we look at the RSI, you can see we're teetering on the top of the resistance of this falling wedge, which I believe we will be breaking within the next week or two, possibly this weekend. If not, I believe it'll be next week. So I think a huge move's coming, guys. Again, my opinion. Do your own research. Let's go into the daily now and take a look at, we're going to look at the same thing first, the bull flag, and I'm going to show you why I believe it's a bull flag, not a triangle. So as you can see, I have the top resistance line and the bottom support line, and they line up perfectly with these wicks here. Let me zoom in so you can see it. With this first drop here, lines up perfect, lines up perfect. Same up here. It all lines up. That's why I do believe this is a channel, which is a bull flag. Now, the other thing that we've been watching was this white trend line here that I was calling the trend change line, where we broke here, started the bull market. I do believe this was a bear trap right here. And as you know, a lot of people got liquidated and we moved on up. We could come back down for one more touch. Definitely possible around the $10,100 range. So keep it right around the $10,000 range if we came straight down. Keep that in mind. But I do believe the targets of the breakout of this, guys, is measuring this just as a channel. Our first point of resistance is probably going to be around the 15,000 range, 15,000 to 15,300. Our next point of resistance would be measuring this as a flagpole. Put it up to where we may break out, and it's going to be around the 17.5 range. And once that breaks, guys, we break the 17.5, I believe we're headed straight to 20,000. And we may get some resistance there. We may blow straight through, but I see us probably playing in this area under the 20,000 around maybe another 2 months or so, bouncing around in here, making our way up. Again, this is my opinion. Now let's look at the RSI in the daily. So the RSI in the daily, we're looking at this as a falling wedge. Broke out right here. We may come down and test it before continuing up. We're probably going to get resistance on this trend line here, which in the bull flag would be the top of the bull flag around 11.1 or 11.2 range. So keep an eye on that. When we do break this, guys, we may come back down, test it for support before continuing up. But I am extremely bullish here. I do not believe this is a descending triangle that we're going down that people are talking about. I just want to make that clear. This is my opinion. Now let's go into the 4 hour. Looking at the 4 hour. Zoom in a little bit, see what's going on. We were looking at, in the RSI, we were looking at this as a falling broadening wedge. Then we had formed a falling channel in here, which we broke out. I said that would be extremely bullish, which it has. I want to point out something that's happening right now. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. As you can see, we are making higher lows in the price action, lower lows in the RSI. I do believe we have one more move continuing up. As you can see, my targets from yesterday's video, we did hit our 10,750. It went a little above. I think we went to 2,708 or 10,780, somewhere in there. But I'm going to take that target off now. And this was my next target, which was the measured move of this being a cup and a handle, and the break of that being the 10,950 range, which I still believe we're headed up there, maybe even higher. Could hit up to that 11.1 area. And again, guys, there is a possibility that we break this to the upside today. But what I think is most likely is we play around in this area for a little while before continuing up and breaking the bull flag. And if we continued all the way over to here, that would be next week around the 10th of September. So keep that in mind. I do believe the breakout will be either this weekend or next week. And again, guys, this is my opinion. I cannot tell the future. I'm just telling you what the charts are telling me. We could come all the way down on this RSI to retest the top of this falling wedge again. And in the price action, that could bring us down back to, like I said, the $10,000 range, somewhere in there, depending. I will keep you updated daily, guys. But yeah, this is what I'm looking at now. And as you can see here, I'm looking at this as a falling wedge, also a bull flag, and a measured move of the break would be around that same range, 10,950. So I do believe we get up to at least here before a small correction again, guys. Yeah, that's where I'm at with Bitcoin. I'm pretty damn bullish. So let's look at Litecoin. Looking at Litecoin, I'm still looking at this after everybody is losing faith as a cup and a handle, and the measured move being the neckline of 146, the breakout getting us to 270. I do believe that is still what's happening, guys. Let's look at the daily RSI. We had this rising channel in yellow, fell out of the rising channel, and we, same thing, have a falling broadening wedge here with a channel here. Yesterday, we were looking at this as a falling wedge, which we broke out of. Very bullish. We could come back down, test this one more time for support, come up here, break this. That would be the bullish scenario. I do have these lower targets, which unless we break this 6250 range, guys, I don't see us going down to these lower targets. But if that 62 breaks, you know, our next support is 61, then 53, then 47. But again, I think this is kind of just like Bitcoin. We had a bear trap here coming to the bottom of this long-term trend line and popped right back in it. Let's go to the 4-hour and we'll look in a little closer. Looking at the 4-hour RSI, we had been watching this long time falling channel here, and we keep getting falling channels within it and breaking out. We did it again right here. We had a falling channel, broke out of it here, came up, tested the top of the bigger falling channel. We could possibly come back down, test the top of this channel again, and back up. So let's look at that in the price action. And this was our target from yesterday, and that was measuring this as a cup and a handle, with this white line being the neckline and our measured move being up to 71.79. We did miss that target, but we have not broken back down through the neckline, and that's around the 66.80 range. If we do break, our next support is going to be around the 65.91 range, and then, like I said, 62.50 would be the area to watch. We could bounce around in here, something like this, you know, before continuing up. But I do want to also make a measured move of this falling channel here. And if we were to break out, that would get us above this larger falling channel, which we did the measured move up here, but that would get us around, let's see, that'd get us right around the $81 range. I'm going to put a target there. We do continue up this way, and again, that would be the break of this bigger falling wedge in the triangle, and the bigger falling wedge and a measured move off of that, breaking out from here, would be around the 167 range, guys. So definitely still bullish on Litecoin unless that 62.59 breaks. We'll see what happens. Let's look at the gold versus Bitcoin. Another reason I believe we're going to hit 46,000 by the end of the year, guys. This is Bitcoin daily chart versus the gold weekly chart, and we're going to take a look at gold and what the indication of a recession for the traditional markets was for me. So, looking at this as a pattern, guys, I'd believe a pattern is a pattern. I say it all the time. If you look at the resemblance of the patterns of the gold weekly versus the Bitcoin daily, that's another reason pointing up to the 46,000 by the end of the year, in my opinion. I do believe we are going to get there. And again, it's my opinion, guys. But if you look at how this bottomed out from the all-time high on Bitcoin, we had 2 touches on this bottom trend line before breaking through. Now we're messing with the white trend line here. If you look at gold, it did the same thing. 2 touches on the bottom, broke through, came up here. And you can see what happened after that. The gold ETF was approved back here in 2003. I do believe it's looking like the Bitcoin actual ETF may get approved here within the next 30 days. So I believe it'll start a run before you hear about, or I hear about the ETF, because that's how it works. The people that know about it move it. I believe the charts, to show me the charts, I'll tell you the news. I truly believe that by the time you hear about it, it's usually too late. They've already, played it into the charts. The people that know what's going on before we hear about it are already in on the move. So that's what I do believe. 46,000 by the end of the year, guys. I truly believe that, and we'll see what happens. I can't wait till the end of the year to see what happens. But if you enjoyed the video, oh, wait a minute. One more thing. Gold. Almost forgot. We're looking at this as a rising channel here. We had a breakout of that. But also, we're going to look at this as a ascending triangle, which we broke up out of. And my measured move is around 1675 off that. And if we do a measured move off of the rising channel, it's about 1837. Those are my 2 targets for gold. And let's look at why I believe we are most likely beginning a recession. As you can see, we broke this long-term resistance line, and I had said if we opened and closed a weekly above it, I believe that is a sign we're beginning a recession in the traditional markets. Now, it doesn't mean it crashes straight down, guys. It'll probably take, some time, 6 months, a year, maybe a year and a half to really start seeing it. But I believe we are definitely starting a recession. And this is big money getting out of the traditional markets, coming into gold, putting their money into safe places. So anyways, if you enjoyed the video, guys, definitely click the Crypto Savvy logo above my head. That'll get you subscribed to the channel. Tick that notification bell. That'll get you notified when I post new videos. Smash those likes. Leave your comments. Let me know what you think. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. Have a great day.